Children, all of you know that we gained freedom after a lot of struggle and sacrifices. But if you think all the problems of our country ended with achieving freedom, it was not the case. In this module, we will tell you about the first 30 years journey of our country after independence.
India officially became free on August 14, 1947. Just 6 months after India gained independence, father of the nation Mahatma Gandhi was assassinated. His untimely death was a big blow to the nation. Then partition of India took place, which weakened the country. There were many problems that the newly independent nation of India faced. As a result of partition, 8 million refugees had come to India from Pakistan. These people had to be found homes and jobs. There were more than 500 princely states, almost 500 of them, each ruled by a Maharaja or a Nawab. The government had to be persuaded to join the new nation. People in India hailed from different religions. They spoke different languages, wore many different kinds of dresses, ate different kinds of food, and practiced different professions. It was difficult to make them live together in one nation state. At independence, a vast majority of Indians lived in the villages. Farmers and peasants depended on monsoon for their survival. There were no modern means of agriculture. Most of the people were illiterate.
The new nation had to lift its masses out of poverty by increasing the productivity of agriculture and by promoting new job-creating industries. In a nutshell, the three aims before Indian government were democracy, unity and development. It had to achieve all three of them simultaneously.
1951-52 saw the first general election of India. These were the first ever polls to be held under the new constitution, but the biggest problem before India was that a large section of population did not know how to read and write.
The government tackled the problem of illiteracy by forming symbols for different parties and independent contestants. In the first election, every candidate had a separate ballot box with his symbol stuck outside. The voter had to drop their ballot in the box of their preferred candidate. There were some other problems also.
Women like the Rajput women observed the Parda system, so there was no way of stopping repeated voting. A person in a veil could vote as many times as he wanted. To prevent this from happening, an indelible ink mark was put on the forefinger of the voters. There was just 11% voting and Congress won the elections. Jawaharlal Nehru became the first Prime Minister of India. The party had won 249 of the 489 seats. It formed governments in many of the states as well.
Congress had many groups within it that had different opinions about different issues. This made Congress appear as if it was a party representing diverse interests and positions. It was the only party that enjoyed most popularity and had no real competition from other smaller parties.
When India became free, Maharaja Hari Singh was ruling Kashmir. After independence, it was decided that the rulers of princely states would have the right to join either Pakistan or India or remain independent. Kashmir shared a boundary with both Pakistan and India. On 20th October 1947, tribesmen backed by Pakistan invaded Kashmir to gain control of the state. The Maharaja appealed for assistance to the Governor General of India, Louis Mountbatten, who agreed on the condition that the ruler agrees to join India. On 25th October 1947, Maharaja Hari Singh signed an agreement with India accepting to be a part of India.
There was still a lot of confusion regarding the future of the state of Jammu and Kashmir. In January 1948, India took the matter to the UN.
The Kashmiri leader Sheikh Abdullah proposed the Delhi Agreement, according to which the Kashmiris would become full citizens of India but have greater autonomy as well as powers compared to the rest of the Indian states.
But the land reforms that took place thereafter in Kashmir took a religious tone, as those who were responsible for drafting and implementing economic policies were Muslims. The Hindu population did not really benefit.
There was a huge economic divide. These issues were worsened by the constant promotion of terrorism by Pakistan in the region and gave rise to a long period of unrest and militancy in the area.